Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hello and welcome back. This is N24R TV. It is another Gamshowbiz show with a difference. I'm not a country girl, but I'm a continental girl. I'm all the way in Guinea-Bissau. As we know, it's the month of February when Guinea-Bissau normally celebrates their international festival that they do every year. This celebration has been going for long. Through my research, people that I asked, because I don't know anything about it, but I've been told that it has been going for years. Others were born and then still meet this carnival going on. So it is basically meant to bring Guinea-Bissau people together. Even people will be coming from afar, like different countries, just to come to witness this carnival. On their calendar, it's just 4 days, but when it comes to the country, they celebrate it for the whole month, like from the 1st of February, either 28 or 29 of February. So this shows how important this carnival is, and even the president do come out to witness the carnival, because they have different kind of ethnic groups who will perform, and then the president will later announce the winner, which will be having some judges. So right now I'm in Guinea-Bissau. I'm all the way in Guinea-Bissau. Hello Gambia, but I think you'll be leaving me here. I'm with James today, so we'll be here for today and then tomorrow, because we have a Gambian artist who will also be performing on their festival, which will be tomorrow. We cannot afford to be here on the first day of the carnival, simply because we have some delays and we cannot leave work and come all the way here. It's just a long duration, and the road and all that is not easy. So today is the second day of the carnival, and as you can see, the place is already lively, as I'm seeing different kind of masquerades, kids, different kind of dress codes with their cultural outfits. That shows it is very, very, very nice. So let's check out how the second day of the Guinea-Bissau Carnival. They will say it's not carnival. We will say carnival, but for they will say carnival rather, because they are Portuguese and all that. But the people are very, very nice, and I like it very much. So without taking much of your time, I would love you to enjoy the show very well. Even though I cannot speak Portuguese and all that, but we'll see how to manage and get you some of the people that are on the ground today. It feels good being here. This is my first time being in Guinea-Bissau, and it's a carnival, so it feels good. So stay tuned. Okay, as I said earlier, we have people coming from different kind of countries just to come and witness this festival. But before I start with any other person, I will start with our very own Lady Pamba. We all know she's a Gambian, but she's also doing wonders in the music scene. Not just that, but she will be performing tomorrow here in Bissau, so that is a very big plus for us. So I'll be covering the show as a Gambian. You can say I'm racist, no problem. So Pama, how are you?
I'm good, I'm blessed, I'm straight, and I'm happy. Yeah.
Since when have you been here?
Oh, I just came today with my people to grace this event. Yeah, like you said, and I'll be performing tomorrow. Yeah.
So how long have you been attending this kind of a festival?
This is my first time attending the carnival, as they call it, the carnival. Yeah, this is my first time, but I came here like a couple of times on shows. Yeah, for shows. Yeah, but this is my first time performing on the carnival. Yeah.
So how do you feel performing on the carnival tomorrow?
I feel happy. I feel great because this carnival is a festival that like a lot of people do come. So this is a chance for other people to see me and then to see my work. So I'm so happy and I'm so excited. Yeah.
How prepared are you for tomorrow? This is Guinea-Bissau. It's a different country. You need to bring out your style and all that. So how prepared are you?
Yeah, like I said, like this is not my first time performing here in Bissau, so it's not like it's something new to me. So I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
What are we expecting tomorrow?
Oh yeah, I always come with surprises. I come with differences. Like abuklan with the food, as they say. So yeah, I'm so happy, and I know I'm gonna unveil something that is different. Yeah, it's a surprise anyway. Yeah.
Okay, James said that you translate manjako no food or whatever.
Manjako with the food.
What does that mean?
It means like Dominjago of that, like we are there, like anywhere we are, it's applause. Yeah.
So what will this do to your career?
Yeah, I believe this is gonna add something to my career. Like I said, like different people come to this event, so like who knows, someone might just see me and then decide to do something or add something to my career. So yeah, it's applause. Yeah.
So what are you telling Gambians that are watching you right now? They'll be like, which kind of carnival do Guineans have that Lady Palmer have to leave all the Gambia and then Zigazo and all those rough parts just to get there?
Yeah, like I want to tell my people, I'm here to rep them. Gam music to the world. So yeah, I hope they're gonna be proud, because at least like the Gambian is here, a female artist, like, the only one that came to represent. So I hope they are happy anyway, and I hope
Be your final message before seeing you tomorrow on stage, because I just can't miss that.
My final message is I'm gonna sell the name of Gambia outside tomorrow, and I'm gonna make so like they be like, Gambia has this talent. We do. Gambia female artists, like I'm repping them, and I'm repping the music union as well. So thanks, and I'm having fun. Carnival, I hope Gambia has something like this too. Yeah.
We have to come up with this.
Really nice. That is really nice. Yeah. I just hope we had something like this. Like look at it. Everyone is having fun.
We are having fun too.
We are having fun.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's our very own Lady Palmer. As you can see right now, I'm not looking like the normal Mariam. I have the bag with me and all that. But I'm here for the carnival, even though James have to force me for me to do some talking, which I must do because it's a work, it's a passion. And when I'm here, I have to show you guys what's really happening here. So let's move and see what else, because we have so many things here. Then I have to show you so many, not so many, just a little bit. And then later, you can come for yourself and then witness. Like this carnival is just massive, so stay tuned. As I was saying, it seems we have so many Gambians here on the ground. I was thinking we have very few Gambians, or I and Palmer are the only one here. But no, we found one gentleman here, so I'll just allow him to introduce himself. Can you give us a name, please?
Okay, my name is Lamin Marina. Yeah, from the Gambia, a university student. And then the current Education and Research Minister for the Social Sciences.
That's Honorable Minister. Okay, we found you here on Bissau's day 2 of Carnival, they will say. So how do you see the environment?
Yeah, currently the environment is amazing because this is my first time witnessing such event. Purposely, we are here to make a research, and then it's not a coincidence because it's something that we also target to make sure that at least when we are here for the research, we can able to see the social environment of Bissau during the carnival.
What kind of research are you doing?
We are doing a historical research. We come with our history teacher, a lecturer, a history lecturer, Dr. Ensa Toure. But part of it, I believe this is very important to witness such an event, whereby we will see different diversity when it comes to culture, and then how Bissau people embrace their culture, and which inculcate sense of nationalism to them and patriotism, and this, for them to see their picture, because with culture you will able to know who you are. With culture you will know the direction that you are heading to. I believe it is very important to be here today.
What good will this do to your research?
This is going to add a great value to our research because looking at the culture as I am speaking, this is very important. If any culture, if any country did not value your culture, the spirit of nationalism, patriotism will not be there. Gambia, we celebrate our independence just yesterday. So I believe the culture of oneness the unity or the coat of arm as it entails. These are some of the things, when you combine them, the culture should be shown. The culture of oneness and diversity, as I mentioned before, should be there. And then with this carnival, like I have learned a lot how these people accept, how they are united based on their culture, because culture brings them together. They do not here. I'm not seeing like our Gambia, whereby you have the Jolas, the Fullers. I'm not seeing like the Balantas. I'm seeing oneness. I'm seeing like everybody is one here. Equally, they all come together and celebrate their culture together, whereby you have a special ethnic group celebrating your own cultural festival. So I believe this is an example, and it's a lesson to me, whereby part of my research, I might write something about this.
What will you advise us, the Gambians, I will say, because we are all Gambians, but it seems like we neglect our culture. Just our independence was celebrated formally and then everyone dispersed. What advice do you have for our country?
Yeah, the advice I have for my fellow Gambians is let us try and embrace our culture, because looking at the historical perspective, you'll understand that we were colonized. And when the Europeans came, they introduced their Western ideologies. They tried to make sure that they gave us the modern concept. And then we, the Gambians, we also try to embrace the Western ideologies and try to forget our traditional institute. And I believe when we embrace our culture, when we embrace our traditional institute, the unity and the system that will put us a direction whereby we will all have a greater achievement as Gambian, we will get the target. Because of when you look at our country today as a Gambia, we have lose our traditional institute. When you talk about the Kankurang, the Kumpos, the Agugus, and many others, even our local indigenous industries. Our local or indigenous industry, when you look at them, like the soap making, you talk about the mining, the salt mining, the weaving industries, and these are things of the past. But how are we going to bring them to life is through culture. We need to remember ourselves as Gambian to make sure we embrace our culture and tradition. Then from there we will have a unity, or we will have a country that have a sense of direction. Because when you come to our country, many people are lost. They do not belong to any tribe. They do not know. Sometimes you will see people who cannot speak, in fact, the language they are, or the ethnic group they are from. Sometimes these are things that we need to ask ourselves, and why? Because of the Western ideologies that is embedded in our country. So I think as African, as Gambians, we need to try and learn a lot. We need to know our historical perspective so that we can have a direction.
Thank you very much.
So thank you.
We have one of the team members who came from the Gambia on behalf of the university research team, right? What's your name, sir?
I am Koli SF Diallo.
Okay. Since when have you been here?
We've been here for 3 days now. 3 days, 2 to 3 days. 2 days our third day here. Yeah.
So, how did you see the carnival tonight?
Yeah, I think this is something very important. We realize that it is culture. In fact, we plan this trip to coincide with this carnival, so that we can come and see how culture is celebrated. These are some of the ethics that we are losing in our country, and I think they are very important. In every society you go, there is culture, and in that culture, we need to be preserved, we need to be maintained. And I believe Gambia also should be doing the same thing in order for us to maintain our culture. Yeah.
Hence, you are on a research, as you said. What have you learned during these 2 days? Because it is said that the carnival started yesterday. So what have you learned within these 2 days?
Basically, yesterday we were informed about the carnival, but we went to a village called Kachau. So in Kachau is where the Portuguese, it was like a fort that was built by the Portuguese, where during the slave trade, this fort was used, maybe to fight against the colonial powers. Maybe the British wanted to come and control, but already the Portuguese established, and also to serve as a deterrent for the French people as well to come into this country. Because if you could remember those days, there used to be scramble to colonize. So as they were scrambling countries, Portuguese were here, and then we went, and basically it was good that we found that the British built a good fort there, and we went also to their museums. So that was one. And the other point is, we realized that also the country is cultured. When we came back yesterday, we could not we could not pass with our buses. Despite we have a clearance from the embassy, but we could not pass because the law of the country says that when there is carnival, no vehicle moves at a particular point, and we have to walk from that Johnson to our base.
Wow. Sorry for that. So, what good do you think this research will do for your cause?
Yeah, as I said, the research is good because it's something that we come to experience, and we believe that it's the same Africa, it's the same West Africa. It's almost the same people because we met Fulas here. I'm a Fula man. We met Mandinkas, we met Manjagos, and in our team between us, we have Manjagos, we have Fulas, we have Mandinkas, but we still have maybe a slight different culture. People are proud of their culture here. People are so much proud with their culture. They are proud of their culture rather. You see young girls, as we are coming, we saw someone who applied the palm oil on the body, and people were throwing this rice on her, and it was so amazing. Yes.
So, before taking a leave of you, what language did you learn? Like their language, I know it's very hard.
Yes, I don't. It's so difficult communicating with them. Communication barrier is what we have here. But some of us are now using translators to write, and then give them. They also write. You understand? But I mean, understand. Obrigado is like thank you. So those are a few words that I learned. Yes.
Thank you very much. Obrigado.
Obrigado. Thank you.
As I said, like their language is a kind of beautiful. It's a very beautiful language. Although I cannot speak the language, but it's very beautiful. So I think among the research team we have a Fula guy also. You look like a Fula, right?
Yes, of course I do. Anyway, thank you so much for granting me audience. I am Musa Sabali. We are socio-historical fact finders from the University of the Gambia, and then we came here on Thursday, to interact with the community and then visit so many places, so that we can also try to learn a lot of things, pertaining to this country. Yeah. So first and foremost, before going further, I have to express my gratitude to the people of this country. They are actually very hospitable. Since we came here, people have been so nice to us. People have been very receptive. The only difficulty is that some of us are facing this language barrier. Understand? So the only thing that most of us can say is Bisao Sabi, Obrigado. These are some of the things that most of us learn. Along the line, we should be able to communicate at least basic. What we believe is Africanism, irrespective of where you find yourself. Geographically, you realize that this continent is one. It's as a result of the coming of the European. This led to the demarcation of Africa forming different countries of today, and this is what brings about differences. But to us, we see this to be one black people, we are all the same people, the same relatives. So leaving Gambia, coming to Bissau, actually we definitely feel that we are in our own land, because it's a land of black people, it's a land of people that are very nice and hospitable. So we really appreciate it. And when we came, the night we arrived, the following day we went to our embassy, that is, we went to meet our ambassador, our representative in this country, and then she also received us with open arms, and that is something that we really appreciate. Yeah.
So I learned that you guys are here for research, as you said earlier. So how do you think this carnival will help in your research?
Yes, actually before we came, we were meant to understand that we will be lucky to have one of the biggest, to witness one of the biggest carnivals in Africa.
Carnival.
Yes, so and then it's not to our surprise, because what we saw since we came yesterday down today, we definitely realized that there is unity, there is harmony. People in this country really love their country, they love their culture, they love their heritage. This is what we expect from Africans. For the fact that we learn Western education doesn't mean we have to forget our own heritage. You understand? So it's important we appreciate who we are as Africans, not as Guinea-Bissau or as Gambians or as Senegalese, but as Africans. So this is something that we really appreciate, and we hope other countries can emulate. Like the Gambia, for instance, we have the Fulbe Africa. I don't know whether you are aware of it. Every year, usually around November, December, Fulas across all Africa converge in the Gambia, and then it's usually very nice, It's people tend to demonstrate a lot of there are a lot of cultural displays. So this is something that we really appreciate. So as we came here, we are able to see a lot of things. So as young people and as university students, what is expected of us is to come learn things, go back to our countries, and then try to see how best we can also implement some of those best practices we have seen in this country. We definitely love this country. It's very nice. The city planning is just amazing. And this is what I have been telling my people, that one thing I love about this country is the planning aspect of it. So I hope that peace reigns in this country, and I hope that, as Africans, what we aspire, the level of development that we all aspire, one day we are able to attain that level.
All right, before taking a leave of you, I know you are a Fula and Fula's love food. What is your favorite Bissau food, if you have any, for now?
Actually, I don't think I've eaten any of the local dish because we came with our cooks. The first night we arrived, we were served with benachin. This is something that is very common. The following morning, we took breakfast, and then lunch was domoda. So these are all local dishes that we are.
You guys should not allow that. You need to know they are local dishes.
Yes, of course. That is something that I really appreciate. Probably, before leaving, I will try to see how best I can reach out to some Bissau, friends, and see how best I can, at least, even if not taste, but get myself familiar to some of the local dishes that are available in this country. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure. Bissau Savi. Thank you.
Bissau Savi. Okay, that's another one apart from obrigado and how do I say this one. Anyways, I'm really having fun. So let's just have a stroll and see what else will be on the ground. I'm glad that I have seen so many Gambians, especially our UTG students who came for research, and of course they are getting along with it and they are loving it as well. So James is behind the camera before I forget. So let's just take a stroll and see what else we got.
Boa noite.
Bissau Savi.
Bissau Savi, sim.
Okay, Wajak.
Carnaval na Curibem.
Okay.
Carnaval na Curibem, não passa sabe. Carnaval na Curibem, não passa sabe.
Bissau sabe, no Carnaval a gente está movimentando manga dela.
Bissau sabe.
E sabe, não é cultura, que aqui não mostra etnia.
Bissau sabe.
E sabe, não passa cultura.
Não no vestido de fula. No vestuário de fula.
Fula? Ok, eu trouxe
fula. Sim, fula.
Bissau fula.
Sim. Bissau fula, sim. No vestuário fula.
Speak fula?
De fula.
Oh, okay. So now thank you. Okay. Bissau sabe. Thank you. Bissau in this country, because right now I think it's the easiest thing for me to say. So their outfit is nice, and I understand that they are fullers that are based in Bissau. They are Bissau fullers, so their outfit is really nice. It shows culture and everything. Let's go. Let me see another one, and I will say again Bissau Savi, because this language is me and it's I must die. Boa noite.
Boa noite.
Okay. Explain.
Meu nome é Zaina. Gosto de vestir bujugo. Vestir é cultura, para mim gosto muito dela.
Bissau sabe, é Carnaval sabe.
E sabe? Carnaval sabe na Guiné-Bissau. E sabe, em outro país já está fazendo de uma maneira que Guiné-Bissau está fazendo. Escola. Então, aí, nova geração de Misra. Escola é vazia.
Thank you. Obrigada.
De nada.
Our days in this country, I cannot speak the language. I still want to force myself. But I'm loving it. The people are really nice and understanding, and yes. So after I will ask my translator to tell me what he was actually saying so that I can explain it to you guys, because right now I don't know anything about what he said. I understand it's a culture and all that, but I don't know the other part. So I need to ask my translator and then get back to you guys. Boa noite.
Boa noite.
Bissau, nice. Okay, explique the dress code.
Que comanda mbiste sim, para a Carnaval e festa de cultura, é comanda mbiste.
Bissau sabe?
E sabe.
Carnival sabe?
E sabe.
Thank you.
Boa noite.
Boa noite. Bissau sabe?
Sim,
Carnival sabe?
sim.
Oh, thank you.
Obrigado.
Okay, Bissau sabe, Carnival sabe. That's all I can say. Like this is so bad. But I promise next year before coming, I will learn some of the basic language just to communicate because I really love to communicate. There are people are really nice, but language barrier is a problem. But I promise. So you people should take me to any Portuguese school or so that I'll start learning Bissau language because I learned they mostly speak in Portuguese. So stay tuned. Bissau sabe, Carnival sabe, whatever sabe, whatever in this country is just beautiful and nice. The people are the best. Like I will pack my clothes and come and live in this country. It's a very nice country. But today we didn't have much of the festival, all those dancings and moves, simply because it's the second day. So we'll wait for tomorrow and see how it continues. This is the Gamshowbiz show, and it comes with a difference. With your host for the most part, and now I'm all the way in Bissau. If you don't mind, Bissau people just collect me and I will just return N24 gadget. James, you can even go home now. I even decided, James, you can go home with the gadgets. Okay, Bissau sabe.
Sim.
Carnival sabe.
Sim.
Thank you.